not quite the same as last year. This year, I'm dressing up as Santa and secretly giving presents to kids in the night, although it's still a pretty simple event. Of course. This time, it isn't happening inside a TV studio. I'm really going into little kids' homes and appearing before them. If the kids really see Santa Claus and he can call them by their names and know what they asked for Christmas, won't that be awesome? I don't know what the real Santa Claus is like, but I think last year, since it was my first time, I didn't do quite well enough. This year, I'm going to play the part of jolly old Saint Nick perfectly. It's just... I won't be able to spend Christmas Eve with you, Miss Chips. But did someone call my name? Hello there, Ruby. Because you wrote me a letter. Little Ruby, who is about to become a grade schooler, hopes that on Christmas Day... Merry Christmas Eve, Miss Chips. Well, there are still lots of other little boys and girls that I have to give presents to. Actually, I don't believe Santa Claus exists either. Because Santa Claus only exists because you all believe in me. There are lots of little boys and girls like you, Ruby. They know right from wrong, and they do their best to be good kids. They believe that there's a Santa Claus who's watching how they behave, and so they keep doing their best. It's because you all believe that I exist. I see you all out there trying to do good, and I see your wishes and want to reward you for being such good kids. So on this day, I fulfill your wishes and give you all presents. Actually, Santa Claus has a little secret, but you have to promise not to tell anyone, Ruby. In the whole world, there are just too many good kids. But Santa Claus only has time to work on Christmas Eve. Even if I ran till my legs fell off, I wouldn't be able to get to all the good little boys and girls. And so this year, I can only visit some. And next year, I visit some others. And every year, I go visit different good kids. So for all the little boys and girls out there, Santa Claus may not show up every year. But as long as you believe, he'll always exist. And he'll always care for you. And there will always come a day when you get a present from him. As long as you work hard doing what you want to do and spend every day happy and spreading that happiness to others. He might show up a little late, but he'll always show up. So that moment when you do get a gift, accept it with all your heart. Because you've been doing your best to be good, and you deserve that gift, and you deserve the joy it brings. Now it's time for Ruby's gift. I got it all right. It's the sweetest candy I've ever tasted. See you next time, Ruby! Merry Christmas, Wesley! I'm fine. Nobody worry about a thing. Okay. Okay. Miss Chips? What are you still doing up? Yeah. Miss Chips? It's already pretty late, right? If I was to say that actually Santa Claus still hasn't gotten off work and has a gift that he hasn't delivered yet, but that it's something special, would you... I haven't said what it is yet. That's a bold statement. All right, come to me right now. Your hands are so cold. How long have you been out there? I'm Santa Claus, you know. I can tell when you're lying. Oh, yeah. But Santa Claus is still on the clock. His special gift still hasn't been delivered. Yes, ma'am. This is the spot. I'm sure that clever Miss Chips brought that concert admission ticket, right? Ticket accepted. Welcome, my audience of one. This concert is for the one and only Miss Chips. Merry Christmas, Miss Chips. When did you have time to prepare all this? Then we really do have chemistry. All right, I've received my gift. Miss Chips, don't furrow your brow like that. This is just... This one little kid wrote me a letter. He said, Santa Claus is the most amazing, handsomest person in the whole world. I want to be just like Santa. Aw. Wow, is this a new collector's card? Such a cute little teddy bear. He's worried that Santa Claus's hair is too white, so he gave me a black crayon? These are all things you've told me. Some things you don't have to say out loud. Just like I told you last year, when I was little, I didn't believe in Santa Claus at all. He never showed up for me, and he'd never given me any presents. Actually, it wasn't like that. For me at that time, Santa Claus couldn't exist. Because that was the only way I could prove I wasn't a bad kid. And wasn't a kid that no one loved. Later, I found out Santa Claus does exist, and was even right beside me. She is my wish, and is constantly giving me presents. But when I receive her presents, in addition to happiness, there's also fear. I'm afraid I'm not worthy of these gifts. Miss Chips, liking yourself is a hard thing to do. I'm always thinking that I'm not good enough, and I'm always trying to do a little better, and then better still. When I'm with you, I always see versions of myself that I'd never noticed before. So that's how Miss Chips sees Kiro. Kiro can do this thing and that thing. Looks like he really can do some awesome stuff. It turns out, Kiro may be more amazing than he imagined. Because of you, it's like I'm able to like myself better, little by little. Because I'm your choice. And Kiro wants to become better than the best Kiro. So my Santa Claus will always be watching me and sending me gifts every day of every year, right? That doesn't matter. My Santa Claus belongs only to me. Every day that you're here is a day I'm given a gift.